everyone, and welcome back to 20 Minutes a Day. Today, we're continuing our conversation with Sarah, and this is part 2 of her interview with Sarah, our host and her longtime friend. Last week's episode was all about language learning and coaching, but this one is a little more fun and unexpected. You'll hear about a guilty pleasure song, a totally useless skill Sarah has mastered, and a surprising hobby that just might make you smile. Are you ready? Let's dive in.
What's a guilty pleasure song that you never admit to loving?
All right, so if I like girl power songs.
Oh, how fun! I'm trying to think of
the one song that I know every word to, makes my husband a little bit nervous, is Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood. I hate country music. I don't like it at all. I love my husband, and he's a good man. But I love that song, and I sing it all the time, and I know every word to it. And every time, he's like,
the song. Please
"What
sing
are
it.
you doing? Sing it."
Please.
I dug my keys into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. I dug my keys into his leather seat. I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all four tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Don't know why I love that song, but I do. Watch out.
Watch out, hubby. Here I come. It's like a Goodbye Earl kind of like girl power.
It really is.
I was thinking you were thinking, what's that girl power group from the 90s from Britain where they each had their own personality?
Oh, Spice Girls?
Yeah, I thought you were like that kind of girl power. No, you were violent girl power.
Angsty violence, you know?
I do like Goodbye Earl, though. It is hilarious.
Yeah. I remember you loving that one.
I love Chick Dixie Chicks. I'm not big into country either, but there's just some songs to get you.
Well, and my other favorite guilty pleasure that I will always belt out is I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And those two things are completely opposite. So
except that it was written by Dolly Parton.
I know.
Maybe that's why.
Which Dolly Parton is an exciting part of cultural life right now too. She's still doing amazing things. It's exciting.
They call her Saint Dolly.
Yeah, she's amazing. So there's my random song that I really like for no reason.
I'm very much a grunge girl. Very much. Say It Ain't So by Weezer, or give me some Soundgarden, Nirvana.
You've loved that for our whole lives, though. It's true.
Word. I was listening to songs I was listening to Newsboys from 1999 Newsboys this week. I'm like, wow, this was wow. And sometimes I'm surprised at how much I love it. Because I'm moshing in my living room.
We have dance parties almost every day, and it's to really random things like that.
Really? You're so lucky.
We do dance parties all the time. Yeah.
Oh. I was listening to do you remember The Waiting?
Oh my word, yes.
So I was listening to one of my favorite songs from The Waiting this weekend. And it was I haven't heard it in years. I could sing every single word, and I was dancing, I was singing, I was so happy. Which one is it? Hands Up in the Air, Hands in the Air.
Oh my word.
Love that song.
Or I also have a lot of moments recently, I don't know if you do, where I'm really dancing and singing to a song, and then I realize it's completely inappropriate. But I didn't know that before.
I had one, yes, recently with my sister, and then we realized we were talking about cocaine. Cocaine. We're like, wait, what is going on in the song?
It's happened to me a lot recently, and I think, oh guys, you'll love this song, and then I realize my kids should not listen to this.
And you're like, well, we did it, and it was turned out fine. Yeah, I think my guilty pleasure song is "Say It Ain't So." Say it ain't so, I will not go. Again, about
Oh,
alcoholic
yeah.
father and stepfather, and like it has nothing to do with my life.
No. But why are they catchy?
I
Why?
don't
They're
know.
earworms, you know?
Earworms. That's a great word.
They just get stuck.
You know.
Can't get them out of your head for
Oh,
decades.
they really made it in there. But like when I'm with friends and we're doing karaoke, I'm like, I don't need the words up there. I know every single word to all these songs. If it's from the 1990s, I can sing every word. But like, how does my brain keep all that inside?
But now, if it's a new song, I probably only know 5 of the words from it.
No, I don't know them. I
It must
can't
be
do-
something about developmentally where we were in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of my students in Asia love K-pop, and
Oh,
they play me songs, and there's like 1 or 2 words that I know, but then I don't know others. But they're so fun and they're so catchy that I find myself singing them. But
I
I
thought
don't really know
K-pop
what I'm
was in
singing.
English. No.
A few words here and there, but not.
Oh,
And it depends on the artist, and it depends on the song. Like,
I
so
did not
some
know
artists
that.
will have a completely English song, but then they'll have other songs that are Korean
I had no idea.
with like one English word in there.
Hmm.
Like, I always get this K-pop song called 90s Kitsch stuck in my head all the time. You'll have to look it up.
90s kids.
I don't know the words except for 90s Kitsch.
My life is 90s kids. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. What is a totally useless skill you've mastered?
I was thinking about this ahead of time. And it's hard, but I am pretty good at making balloon animals.
You're good at that?
Yeah. And
That's
I
not
really
useless.
enjoy it. It's,
That's not useless when you have 6 children. This is very
true.
useful.
That's true. I haven't used it actually really since I've had my 6 children. But I used to do it a lot when the 2 oldest were really young and I was working in church ministry and working in the school system, and I learned how to do it by watching YouTube. You know, it's a great way to learn. And I thought it was really, really fun, and it's an easy and really inexpensive way to be creative. So,
And entertain children.
exactly. And even if you're bad at it, they're still excited.
Yeah, you should be doing these at birthday parties.
I should just start my own business. Balloon animals.
What animals are you able to do?
Well, the dog, of course. And then variations on a dog, like a giraffe.
A giraffe.
You know. But my favorite one to make is a guitar.
Oh.
And you can actually even put little strings on it and play it.
What?
So I would walk around and pretend to play my balloon guitar and sing songs.
What?
Yeah. It's a really, really random skill, but it's really fun.
How fun is that? One of our pastors at our church, we would have like a picnic, invite the whole neighborhood once a year, and he would make little hats for
That's
everyone.
why I learned to do it.
Ah.
Because we had a picnic for our community and I would make hats for everybody. Yeah, and then it just evolved into making some other things too, and I ended up doing it at school and a couple book fairs and those things too.
There's probably a lot of money to be made in this.
I know. And it's an inexpensive. All you need is a little pump and some balloons. You're good.
I like that. That one's fun. I have not mastered any useless skills. So.
Well, that's what I'm like. I've not mastered any. I truly am a jack of all trades and a master of none. I'm
not even a jack of all trades.
I'm really good at a lot of things, but not great at any of them.
Oh, that's funny. What's a weird or unexpected hobby you have outside of your job?
I don't know if it's weird or unexpected, but I have the benefit of just living in a great location right now where I'm surrounded by mountains and ocean, and I can explore anywhere or anything. So a big goal of mine was to try and visit all of the state parks in our region. So I try really, really hard. I have state parks passes that I can go to them all for free, and I just try and hit up different hiking trails whenever I can. So I absolutely love trying to explore all of the natural wonders that my location has to offer.
Yeah, and I know you guys go skiing a lot too when there's enough snow out.
Now, that's a fun fact, too. I don't know how to ski.
Oh.
But I take my six kids skiing every Monday in the
But you
winter.
don't ski with them?
I've never been skiing in my life.
You didn't do the little bunny hill to learn with your kids?
I'm going to. But I've had such littles that needed held. Now the youngest one, she can do it, the bunny hill, so that's going to be my big goal for next year.
Oh, interesting. I thought that you guys were skiing. Does Josh ski?
No.
But you guys thought it was an important skill for your children to learn.
We don't know how to do it, so we really wanted our kids to be able to.
Especially because you live up north.
Exactly.
So.
That's a big goal for us in a lot of things, is giving them opportunities that we maybe never had.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. And so they're going to have to teach us. We teach them a lot of things, but they'll have to teach us how to ski.
I love it.
Yeah. Mostly it was because I hate winter and I needed something that was going to be fun. And so that makes it that there's some like beautiful, sunny part of the week that I can watch my kids doing something they love and I get to be outside.
It was really, really wise.
Yeah.
'Cause winter's rough. Like, I never learned to do any of the outdoorsy stuff, so I just stay inside and eat.
And then it makes it really hard. It's so hard. Yeah, I had a friend here tell me, she's actually from Los Angeles, California, so the cold is even harder on her. And she said, you got to find something that you love. And then someone else from Verbatim told me the same thing. And so I thought, I'm going to find something my kids love, and hopefully we can all learn to love it together. That's what it's been for us, has been skiing.
So it's from a client, kind of?
Yeah, a client.
What?
Yeah.
I had no idea of that.
Yeah, and she told me to try snowshoeing, so I actually learned how to do that a little bit too. But that one's a little harder to do as a big family. So skiing has been something that's fun for everybody. And I can even just stand at the bottom and watch.
That's all for today's episode. Thanks for joining us. We hope you had fun getting to know Sarah a little bit better. Sometimes it's the quirky, unexpected stories that help us connect and keep language learning enjoyable. We've still got one more coach interview coming your way, so be sure to follow the podcast and we'll see you next week.